All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. This is Trey Amazing, favorite part-time stripper, part-time church pastor, but full-time dating commentator. And this is Ringside's very own Corner Confessions. And today we have a very special guest here with us today, the Kingmaker herself, here to stop by and take a few steps in the ring to talk about the Way of Kingz talk show. Now, if you're relying on me personally, I can't do it justice, so that's why she's here. She's here to give everyone a breakdown of the origins of the talk show and also when and where you can check it out. So please don't be a stranger. Kingmaker, say what's up.
Hey everyone, thank you so much, Trey, for having me here. You guys, we had the amazing pleasure of Trey being our first special guest on our show. The Way of Kingz show began in January of this year, and we have a special guest every week. And Head Crack, my co-host, actually recommended Trey. They had, done several things together, and it was the perfect, I think, way to launch the show, because the Way of Kingz really centers and aligns really well with what Trey does when it comes to dating, because the Way of Kingz show is designed to develop men, and manhood is a skill set, right? And obviously when you're looking at developing men, there's the natural progression of how that man interacts and relates to women. So hence the dating connection. So we have some really good footage of a damn near viral reel that Trey was on, where he was talking about, the pimp being in the barber chair in his hometown next to the preacher. And it's the concept of not knowing where to take advice from and where to get mentorship from. And I think that really sums up what the Way of Kingz show is. We are here to provide support and empowerment for men to learn how to recognize the power that they actually have, and leverage it in their life and business and relationships in ways that cause them to feel powerful and successful and fulfilled. But also, one of our co-hosts outside of Head Crack, who, for those who aren't familiar with him, he was on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. A lot of people know him from that, but he also hosts the TV shows Dish Nation and Side Dish with DeBrat and others. So check that out. But one of our co-hosts, his name is Kevin Williams, and he is a business mogul and investor, and his segment of the show is called Get Rich With Us. So even though we're taking the concepts of rich and poor and wealthy and translating them into other arenas outside of just physical monetary things, there is a lot of what we're talking about and dealing with the show that really will help people, empower them around their financial situations to move out of struggle into playing the game of power. So I guess the easiest framework for the show would be to say that a lot of people recognize, but this isn't talked about, that manhood is a skill set, right? It's not something that you just hit 18, 21, or hell 50, and now magically you're a man, right? It's something that has to be forged, cultivated, and worked at. And we honestly believe that when the men in our communities are supported, guided, and really recognize who they are, they in turn make the lives of their wives, girlfriends, partners, and their families and the whole village better. So the Way of Kingz show, we're here to empower leaders and to create men who will have a incredible positive impact on their communities and on the world. So that now we are relaunching. So we took a break. We had to switch venues. because we were keeping our last venue, the Real Milk and Honey, which are amazing, by the way. Chef Jason, Tiana, Trey knows, they're amazing, but they're a brunch place, and we have our event is super late at night, so we wanted to best respect theirs, not keep them up from 6 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock in the morning. So we switched venues, and now we're at I Lounge on Glenwood here in Atlanta. And instead of Tuesday nights, our show is now Wednesday nights. Doors open at 7 for our pre-show, which is called After Work, W-E-R-K, where people come early and they get to answer some of the questions that we're going to ask on the show, and get their questions answered, on air, because sometimes we don't get a chance to get to everybody who has their hands up. So it gives us, anybody, if you come early, then you have the opportunity to take pictures with Head Crack, and we actually have another celebrity guest coming on Wednesday, which is Darian Barnes. He is, as seen on TV, he's been on in a lot of movies and radio, and you can actually, if you go to I Am the Kingmaker Queen on Instagram, or the Way of Kingz Show on IG, then you'll be able to see the reels, so you can actually see who's coming to the show. But you'll be able to take photos with the celebrities. You'll be able to answer some of the questions in advance. Network. There's going to be a lot of women in the room, so men, you want to be there. There's going to be a lot of beautiful, successful, amazing women, and vice versa women. There's going to be a lot of talented, incredible men. So it's a great ground for not only networking, but also the potential to meet people who just because they're in that room, it automatically means they are interested in the right mindset around relationships, which is a good framework to begin from, I would say. So Wednesday night, and we're not weekly anymore, we're bi-weekly. So this episode is our first relaunch back. We're going to have special performances by Lovejoy and Yaz Tish, and we are going to have Hurricane, the comedian, is our MC host, and he's awesome. He keeps the crowd laughing, in addition to Head Crack, who is just like one of the funniest and most genuinely amazing people I've ever met. So we have a lot of fun, and our tagline is laugh, eat, drink, heal, because that's what we're doing. Like, this is an environment that you want to come into anyway. Instead of going to a club or a lounge where you're just gonna overpay for food and alcohol and listen, to a DJ and not be able to hear the person next to you and smoke hookah. You can come and have great food, drinks, and listen to live music, but also, participate in a useful conversation. And walk out empowered, walk out smarter than you walked in. So we're creating Head Crack calls it edutainment. We're creating an environment to elevate entertainment, and we would love to see you. All our tickets are actual raffle entries. So we are on Eventbrite, and you can go to the bio at I Am the Kingmaker Queen and click on the link, or you can go to thekingmakerenterprises.com and click on / the Way of Kingz, or just click on the little drop down for the Way of Kingz, and it gives you a whole show overview. It tells you about on each of the hosts, and it gives you the opportunity to buy your advance tickets where you save $5. But the raffle, you can win drinks, hookah, special gifts from our sponsors, food. It's going to be super dope. Okay,
and for the people living here in Atlanta that may want to physically stop by, what's the physical location?
So it's I Lounge. I Lounge. It's on Glenwood. I don't have the exact address off of my head right now, but it's I Lounge on Glenwood. And all of that information is available if they go to my Instagram.
Okay, we'll put that information in the description. Absolutely. So we make it easy for people. We'll put the address, times, days, and websites in the description. You can't listen to it while it's being. It's only you if you want to participate. This week's episode is called The Swag Commandment, so it's going to be super fun. But you have to actually physically be there in order to participate. So we have previous episodes on our YouTube channel. So there's 5 episodes up there of the 9 that we've previously done. So you can check out some of the previous episodes. But this is an opportunity to be a part of a conversation. So the studio audience gets to ask us questions, and they get to answer questions from us as well. And it's a lot of fun. Very good. Okay. All right. Sounds like the place to be. Sounds like a place for best use of your Wednesday night. Best use of a Wednesday night. Best use for hump day. Make it a hump night. And everyone keeps it moving. Everyone walks away entertained, educated, empowered.
Yes.
And, possibly some other E words. So keep it moving, everyone. iLounge, the Way of Kingz talk show. Any other lasting information before we head out? Really quickly want to say big ups and thank you to Hype Plus Studios for allowing us to film here. Big shout out to them.
Yes, thank you.
And again, everyone, for more information on the Way of Kingz talk show, it will be listed in the details. So we keep
Come have fun with us.
Yeah, come have fun. We make it easy for you. This isn't, college midterms. Just look down. You can read and you can click on the link. You know how to find it. Any final thoughts?
Just that, this is everyone who's participated in this show from the very beginning, including Headcraft, joined it because this is a necessary conversation that just isn't being had. And a lot of the men, especially who come to the show, say things like that on a regular basis. That men are sitting next to each other watching the game, or eating or drinking, and no one's having these conversations, and therefore the growth, the expansion that's potential that there is the potential for is being missed out on. But why not have a conversation like this while you're doing something fun, while you get to look and talk to beautiful women, while you get to listen to live music, while you get to smoke your hookah if you want, while you get to eat great food, while you get to laugh, while you get to have fun? Why not educate yourself? Why not work towards, no matter how great of a man you think you might be now, why not put yourself in a position? Think about it. Denzel Washington drops into acting classes still. Michael Jordan and even Kobe used to watch the films even after they were who they were. They were still always looking to make themselves better. And the Way of Kingz show is an avenue to do that. So we'd love to have you. We look forward to seeing you. We're going to have an amazing time. And thank you, Trey, so much for having me.
Bada bing. That's what it is. Thank you so much. Everyone, make sure you tune in, tap in, as they say. All the information will be in the description. So
follow at I Am the Kingmaker Queen.
Exactly. We're going to have that in the description. Make sure you check out the show. I'm definitely filming it. I've definitely had the opportunity to participate. Love the concept, love the practice, love the execution. So if I love it, y'all love it, come on through. This is Trey Amazing, Springside's Corner Confessions. Make sure you tune in. If you're on Facebook, make sure you go to that search bar and type in Ringside LLC. Request to join our private Facebook group, and either myself or one of the admins will admit you. All right? Kingmaker, Trey Amazing, and we out. Peace.